Hello guys, and welcome back to another video here on Valley Spring. So today we've got something new to try. As you can see, we've got a brand new tractor which has replaced the Ford because I felt that the Ford was starting to get a bit older, so we needed something a bit newer, which that is why we went for this John Deere, which I'm actually loving. I've been using it for a few days now. We also got on lease this lovely silage trailer. But you may ask, why do we have a silage trailer? Well, the answer to that question is just up the road. So you'll just see over the hedge in a minute. There we go. There's the answer. So we've got a forage harvester on lease since it worked so well on Court Farms. So we're going to give it a test on here and see how it goes. I'm hoping it should just work the same as Court Farms, but you never know, it could be different. So we just reverse up to it. There we go. And shut the gate. So I already have taken a headland off, so we did lose a bit of grass, but also at the same time it's going to make some ease on me for the worker. So let's start this up. Put it down. And turn that on and let's get going. Oh, wrong one. This one. There we go. I believe it's 9 miles an hour. Oh, there we go. So we'll see how this works. It has missed a bit there, but we can always come back for that. Probably should get behind it so we're not on the grass. There we go. Seems to be working alright. I say that as I go in the grass. Well, anyways, this seems to be working pretty well, so I think we'll just crack on with it. So I will do a wee time lapse and I'll see when it's done. So we're going to take this back to the farm because the workers have seemed to decide that they don't want to work for us, or work very well anyway. So I think we're just going to put the trailer onto the back of the forage harvester, which is definitely not realistic, but it is what it is. And we'll just have to take it from there. So let's go and tip this. Since I feel like the tractor's struggling a bit as well with the weight, so we probably need to get a smaller trailer when it comes to buying one. So yeah, we'll wait and see how it goes after we've hooked up to the harvester. Hopefully it'll work way better than before. Alright, we'll have to use the second pit, which I never thought I would be saying, but yeah. I've also got manual gears on now because it's probably much better for this sort of stuff. And by the way, I would just like to say, if you do notice anything different about my microphone sound, it's because I've been editing a few things, so that is why. It may sound better or worse, I don't know. I would hope it sound better because I've added all these things on that make it sound a bit better. But yeah, anyways. But we don't seem to be making too much either off of this. Geez, that scared me, that loud bang of it closing. I think we might disconnect this quickly, and we will quickly go and use this magic tool just sitting over here. It's amazing, actually. In a few seconds it flattens the pit, which is good. So look, I'll show you quickly. There we go. We'll just lift it up a bit. And as you see, nice and flat now. And oh, I thought we were stuck there, but we're not. It's just I didn't select the forward gear. Whoops. Anyways, let's disconnect this and let's head back to the field, because we need to continue, and we've also got a field after it to do, which is pretty much next door, so we can do that field, but we might have to fully put it on the back if we can't get the worker to work. But I think the field after the field we're on is much straighter, so the worker might work much better with it. So yeah, let's go get this put on the back of the forge harvester and see if it works much better. But it might mean we have to do it ourselves then, which is alright though, because it'll be good for us to get to use the forge harvester. But it does mean that we can't use the John Deere, it's just going to sit at the side of the field. But I guess it is what it is. But what I was finding though was with the workers, they were just reversing back to the other side of the field and then reversing to the other side of the field, so they were just starting at point A when really it needs to be at point B, if you get what I mean. Anyway, let's hook this up. Oh, wrong one. There we go. I mean, it does look very unrealistic, but end of the day, we're going to have to do what we've got to do to get this done. So let's quickly just get this little bit and then we'll get the time lapse going again. That is if I've selected the right thing. There we go. Seems to be working well. And that does mean we can get this field put, let me restart that. It means we can put some slurry on this field today, which will be very good, because, I'll quickly show you, because it's been a few months, once this loads, we've got tons of slurry now, 126,000 litres, which is very good. So we need to get some spread on the fields. So while having two grass fields, plenty of slurry to go around. We'll just get this last little bit and then I'll go and start forage harvesting again. By the way, just like I said, I do apologise, it's been a wee while since there's been videos on here, almost a week when this comes out. I think it's about 6 days or something like that, so I do apologise. I just I've been having a relaxing time and kind of forgot to come and make a video on here because I've just been loving this map so much. I've just been playing it and also playing Court Farms on my live streams. So if you like to check the live streams out, you can check those out on my channel. But anyways, we'll get a time lapse going again and I'll see you when we're done. Right, so we've just finished the field and our trailer is pretty full, I have to say. I do apologise, that was quite a long time lapse, so I do apologise if some of you got bored of that. But it's something new to try, so hopefully some of you enjoyed it as well. So we do need to put something on these fields. I'm thinking some slurry probably, because we got so much of it, to the point where we don't have very much space left for the cows to produce anymore. But we also do need to feed our cows at some point, so... And there's so much to do. We've got hay bales to pick up, we've got some spraying to do, so we really need to decide what we're going to do next. I feel like it'd be quite nice to go and do a bit of spraying, because we haven't really done much of that recently. So it could be good to go and do that, and it won't take us very long to do either, so that's why I'm thinking we'll go and do some spraying. So let's get this tipped and compacted. Oh, keep forgetting it's manual gears. And then it might be a good chance for us to either... I think we'll use the Massey because it's got all the technology on it for spraying and precision farming or whatever you call it. I don't think it really makes a difference for herbicide, but I think for liquid fertilizer it's a very good thing to have on it. Oh, let's try forward. There we go. Very quickly look at this. As you can see, we've got lots of silage here. I can't remember how much was in here. 178,000, so that's very good. But yeah, it was quite nice to try a bit of forage harvesting. I don't know if it's a good thing to have on the farm, like a forage harvester. I prefer the trail behind ones, but they don't really work very well, I found, in the game for some reason, for consoles anyway. Where shall we park this? You know what, we'll park it in this shed just here. Yeah, there's some space in that bay there we can put it in. But I would prefer to get the cane trailer if we're buying a silage trailer over this one by 4D modding, which is of course going to be a lizard version, which is not even out yet, but I would much prefer to buy that over this, because at the end of the day, cane is a very popular Irish brand, I believe. So yeah, and also there's another one, I think it's called Brogan or something, I don't hope I'm saying that right. But they're very popular in Ireland as well. So actually, since we're just in this tractor, we'll hook up to the sprayer using this tractor. I think we probably should put a bit more in it just to be safe, because we've got a lot of spraying to do. I don't know what the not fertilizer. Don't know what the herbicide rate is like in precision farming, really. So let's take this down to the field. I think we'll start, because we've got two arable fields if I remember right. So we'll do the one closest, field 17, which is just right here. Don't know if there's really that many weeds on it, but actually there's a good way of checking. I believe we can do it through, here we go. Turn rolling off. Okay, so there's no weeds on that field, but where is it? Over here. Lots of weeds. So we'll quickly head over to that field and I'll see you when we're there. Right, so we're down here at the field. We've got the sprayer unfolded. So let's just get started, because as you can see we've got lots of weeds to get rid of. But as I said, it shouldn't take us long to do this. There we go, that's much better. So I don't think that we're going to require a time lapse for this. Oh wow, that field looks bad. And that's our grass field. You can see where we've missed some bits. Okay. So we might have to reseed that at some point, just so it's not so bad looking. I mean, this top half here, it looks much better. But yeah, the lower half, it looks pretty bad. It doesn't seem to be using too much herbicide, which is good. And I'd just like to remind you that I am doing a live stream on Sunday about 7 o'clock. Probably not exactly 7, but around that time anyway. So if you'd like to come and join me and watch me play a bit of Court Farms, yeah, I'll be streaming on Sunday. And from what I've heard, there's been people that have been really enjoying it so far. There was a few issues that I was having, but hopefully it'll be fine for next time. I don't know if that was down to Wi-Fi or stuff like that, but yeah. And I've been really enjoying playing Court Farms. I wasn't a big fan of it at first, but since in the live streams I've become a really big fan of playing it. So comment down below what your opinions are on Court Farms. Is it what you wanted, or is it, would you say it's overhyped to a certain extent? But yeah, I've just been enjoying playing on this map in my free time. Just really enjoying the map instead of thinking of things that needed done just for the videos, which I try not to do, but yeah, anyway. So I was just enjoying the map, really, that's what I'm trying to say. I probably should have some smaller tyres on this track, I was just thinking. Because you probably wouldn't want to be using wide tyres on a crop, but I think I've got crop destruction turned off, otherwise it would just be a pain and it's going to cost us a lot of money to put narrows on here, so that is why I am using wide tyres, which is not very realistic at all, but it just is what it is. And at the end of the day, I'm trying to play realistic to my personal realisticness, so I'm maybe not the most realistic person ever on Farm Sim, but I try to play to my most realistic I can play at. Pardon me. But yeah, that's us almost done, and then we can head back to the farm and we can see what's next, because I do have some hay bales that need to be picked up, and I've got some slurry spreading to do as well. So pardon me again, we might go and do that, or we'll wait and see. I think it would be good to get some slurry on the fields to improve our yield, because since we've just mowed them, well, not mowed them, forage harvest them, whatever you want to call it, the nitrogen will be very bad at the minute, so. Let's have a look. Yep, that's that. I think we've got most of it. Oh, there's a bit here and then that's it. There we go. So let's look at our forgot to turn it on again. Nitrogen is perfect, and our pH is not the best, but we're still going to get about 78% I reckons, so that's quite good. So I will head back to the farm and I will see you when we've got the slurry spreader on. So see you back at the farm. Alright, so we're here at the field now. We've got the slurry spreader on, so let's get go. Oh, I forgot I need to put it on empty mode. There we go. Let's go. Don't know how long it'll take us to do this. Hopefully not too long. And hopefully it'll use a decent amount, which normally you wouldn't want it to use too much, but because we've got so much, we almost need to get rid of a lot of it. And we are using the Massey Ferguson because it's got the crop sensor on it, so hopefully it'll give us a more accurate nitrogen state. There we go. I think it is going to take us a wee while this, but as you can see on the map, it is going a nice orange colour after putting the fertilizer on, which is amazing. So I think I am more than happy to what do you call it? I forgot the name of it, but we'll do some little clips if you know what I mean, and then that should be us. So what I'll do is I will see you when we've completed the field. Right, so we've just finished the field. I think we used about 21,000 litres of slurry, which is not bad. So it has used quite a bit of our slurry up, which is good because it gives us more space now. I don't think we'll do this field today because we need to go and get those hay bales out of the field just in case it rains for some reason. So we'll go and get the hay bales out of the field. So we'll go and drop this at the farm, and then we'll go and move those hay bales, and then we'll have to go and feed our cows. So I will see you when we're at the field. Alright, so we're here at the field. We've got the bale spike on, so let's get these loaded up. Don't know how long it's going to take us, but I might put a wee time lapse on in the end, unless I feel like I don't need to, because there's not too many bales. But I bet in a minute I'll find out. I'll be like, oh, there's a lot more bales than I thought. But yeah, I'm really enjoying this. Hope you are as well. Hopefully we'll get a few more episodes out. Well, maybe one more episode out this week on this map, and then next week hopefully I will get a lot more, because I've just been enjoying playing on Court Farms and making live streams on there. So that is why there hasn't really been much episodes on here, so I do apologise about that as well. I can't remember if I mentioned that already or not, but anyways. Yeah, it's not going to be too long. Still trying to get used to this manual gears, because it's something I've not really used much. But yeah, it's a lovely sunny day here on Bally Spring. Oh, probably should strap these down, otherwise we might have a few problems if we don't. So I think in the next episode we will move on to probably about not June, maybe about June or July. So maybe we will go to June. Wait and see. It really depends, because if we go to July, I think it'll be about harvest time, and I don't really want the harvest to come too quick, which might sound silly, but I want to kind of spread out the harvest time. So I think in the next episode we might actually go and do, well, go make some silage bales out of this field, since it needs to be done. So I think that's what we'll do next episode. And since we've got lots of grass to mow, we don't really want to be wasting our time. There we go. Another stack of bales. There must be another strap about there. Oh. Let's see, what bale are we going to go for? We'll go for this one here. Then that'll leave us with roughly 4 bales. So that'll work out to be good. I think we'll fit all these on the trailer, which is good. And then I might actually just leave it there after loading these up, because I'm starting to feel a bit tired. So even though it's 8 o'clock in the morning, feeling very tired. Rightio. There we go. There we go. And after this, it's just 2 more bales, and then that'll be us for today. Whoa, that was close to tipping over. There we go. So we'll go and grab these last 2, and then that'll be us done for today. And then the next episode will hopefully be in June time, maybe. So we'll get a bit of mowing done, and you know, the normal stuff, windrowing, and we'll get the baler out, and we'll get the wrapper out, and we'll just get going with making some silage bales, even though we've got tons and tons of silage, because we still have all those bales from last year, and we've of course got the silage in the pit as well, so we don't really need much more silage. But since we've got all the grassland, we may as well use it. Of course, we can make some hay bales as well, because we all seem to run out of hay bales first, so we might do that. We'll wait and see. But let's get this folded away for today. So we'll leave it there for today. So if you've enjoyed this video, please do like and subscribe, and also comment down below what you think of this map and what you think of the new farm. If you'd like to join the Discord, it will be in the link below this video, and if you'd like to share this video with others, I would appreciate that as well. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.